Hey everyone, my name is Elias Fidel. I am in the Sports Product Management Online Cohort Class of 2023. A little bit about myself. I grew up in Napa, California, and I did 2 years of community college before transferring to the University of Oregon, and that's where I got my undergrad degree. So I'm actually a double duck. And my undergrad degree is in sports business, and I minored in economics. I've always been a sneakerhead, always super into fashion, things like that. So I kind of realized that a more product-driven role was kind of something I wanted to be in, and that's why I decided to join up with SPM. And then even though I live here in Portland, I'm in the online program, so I can work full-time, so I can pay to go here, and also I think it gives me a good sort of platform to learn from, because I can take what I'm learning every night in class and then immediately apply that to work, and also take things that I learn at work and apply that to class. So I think it's a really good mix. Yeah, so my favorite thing about the SPMO program is probably just being able to work with a lot of other really, really smart, really, really cool people. In my group of 5, I consider my other 4 group members now close friends, and just kind of being able to talk with them and my other classmates about not only what we're doing in class, but sports product in general. We talk about sneakers, clothes, like what the latest drops are, and I think just being able to have that community I think we're very different as people, but we're all able to kind of connect on the subject of sports product, the subject of sports, and I think that's something that's really, really cool about this program. And as far as a favorite experience in the program goes, kind of have it between 2. So the online program does a residency every term. So everyone from all over the country in the online program, we're spread out across the country, but we all fly in for a 3-day weekend here in Portland to work on our projects. And the first residency was a lot of fun, finally being able to work with my group in person after only meeting one time in person prior to that. So we had worked almost 6 months just virtually through Zoom and stuff, but finally being able to get together with them and actually make the sports product that we had been spending all this time on was a really, really cool experience. A role that I want to be in post-grad out of this program is something a little more on the brand management side. Then as far as a piece of advice I would give to incoming SPMO people, firstly, definitely prepare for the workload, because if you're in the online program, it's most likely you have a full-time job or some sort of activity outside of the SPMO program. So I won't lie, the workload is no joke. I grind pretty hard Monday through Friday, but I think at the end of the day, it's definitely worth it. And I think everything we learn in the program is super valuable. So be prepared for the workload for sure, but also staying in communication with people in the program, and especially within your group. Because we're online and we're all across the country, my group we have team members in 3 different time zones, so we have to be really careful about when we're planning meetings, when we're planning on submitting assignments, and I think that's just good advice in general, is to stay in constant communication and make sure your communication is correct, and give people updates as to what your schedule is looking like, and just try and stay as up to date as possible with your team members.